Today we found out that Himmel's not the only him in this verse, man. The hero of the South is something else. How'd you feel about this episode?
Hey, man. This was gas. We actually got our first real amount of action on this one, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But we learned a lot more information. But I think what I like about this anime so much is that she has a story for everything.
She really seen it all.
Like, she's seen everything, and then, like, they just always randomly add it in there somewhere. Like, how does this fit the storyline somewhere? And then she'll just randomly start yapping about something that happened to her 100 years ago. And it actually, like, helps with the story in, like, the present time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is so gas. Like,
bro, it's just crazy because I feel like it's such a well-written immortal character.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, she just bad well informed because she genuinely has the experience. Like, there's just nothing else you can say. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when it comes down to it, I think, like, when you see even how she accepts, like, certain quests, like, on paper, what she accepts for, like, payment on these quests is such crap.
Oh, yeah.
But, like,
she's not in it for the money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And then she'll say, guys, we're broke right now. That is your fault.
Bro.
You choose this life.
Mind you, they picked up about 100 million in that rock. And they made Stark throw it away. Like, it's just levels to this, man. She's like, I'm past money. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a sense, she could really make as much money as she wanted to at any point in time because she just has the skills. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, in any type of way, Loki, whether it's like, oh, you know what? I need you to build this. She has magic for that. You know how many useless spells she's captured over the years? She accepted a back scratch spell to do this.
Yeah.
She's that lazy. I was just saying. Bro, the two spells she got this episode, bro. A back scratch spell and a spell that turns apples from red to green.
I know she thinks that's useful too.
Oh, who's making these?
I know she's just waiting for that one that brings Himmel back. I don't think it's gonna happen.
But man, the Demon King got that one on lock.
Facts.
We never let him come back.
Yeah, that's the one guy that is not coming back, or the guy from the South.
See, now I was gonna tell you right there. I thought him, I ain't gonna lie, I gave him all his props because on paper, it looked like he did a lot. And he did.
But then there was a whole different statue there.
And we find out he has way more aura.
Stark said, hey,
who's
this
that?
guy? That is not Himmel. And Frieren said, listen, man,
Let me tell you about that.
that is Himmel.
Nah.
That is Himmel before Himmel
Himmel
existed.
Prime. I ain't even gonna lie.
That is
You
Himmel
know how
Prime.
OD you gotta be for her to be like, he's the strongest ever.
Like, mind you, think about how many times she said that about people. She said that about her mentor. She said she was.
He said she was the strongest human. She's just the strongest. That's just Gojo.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
I don't know what to tell you about her.
Her power scale is crazy, man.
She just be lazy, bro. Like, legit, she could have killed Demon King. No,
Yeah.
Remember the reason she said she didn't do it? She said she would get bored. What?
I mean, she's going back now, but yeah.
She said, I need warfare around so people can stay sharp. Like, yo, what are you talking about? She's like immortality gone wrong, Loki. She's very, like, ambivalent. She's like, as long as the world don't completely blow up, people die every day. Like, yo.
Yeah, she's tripping for that.
But this guy, I ain't gonna lie. First of all, how long was she sitting in that field?
100 years.
Like, straight, picking flowers. How was there any flowers left? She was growing them with a spell. She was really just spawn camping this field for 100 years, bro. Like, what's wrong with her? She's a psychopath, dog.
She don't see
I know
the
this
fun
happened
in it,
at
man.
least like 200 years ago. Because her and Himmel's adventure was like 80 years ago. So,
yeah.
and he talking, because Buddy can see the future, bro. That's how cold this guy is. Let's just talk about that real quick. The hero of the South, this guy, we don't even know what his abilities are. We know he has 2 swords, though. So he's probably some sort of swordsman, right? Maybe a front line like Stark. But he was a hero with no party. One. The only person he tried to recruit was a Frieren. But because he could see the future, he already knew she was going to reject her. And he was like, dang, I really don't know what I can tell you to agree. Because in his head, he's probably like, I ran through billions of options. And you say no
Just like
every time.
Doctor Strange. In
Dog.
Avengers, he said, so which one works? Just one.
For him, it was 0. Mind you, Doctor Strange could take out Thanos with at least one solution. She couldn't get him, or what's it called? She couldn't get Frieren to get out this field with millions. Let's be real. That's crazy. 2, he was just like, you know what? It don't matter anyway. Because what I'm about to have to go do in about 1 year's time, I'm gonna have to go fight all the Demon Lord subordinates, all his strongest subordinates, all at once. They're gonna jump me. I'm not gonna lose, but I'm not gonna win. And even if he was there, don't feel bad. I'd still die. Like, he was like, I'm about to get jumped at. There's nothing I can do about it. I was sitting here like, dang, and you can see the future? Why don't you change that? But he's like, I'm not doing it for the future. I'm thinking further than that. I was like, is this nigga really the go? He has to be. He has to be,
He
bro.
is, though.
Like, you know how crazy it is to walk into a 1v8 knowingly? Like, I'm about to die, but I'm gonna take out half of y'all.
And I'm actually going to take out the more important ones on purpose.
Bro, that's what I was gonna say. Loki took out the higher difficulty ones for them. That's why I was like, bro, he told her exactly how he was gonna die. He turns to her and he was like, look, in about 100 years time, another hero's gonna walk up on you, okay? This guy's actually gonna be the one to complete the dream that I had, right? Because I can't do it. But I'm gonna clear the path for y'all. Just make sure you listen to him, you actually follow him, and tell him what I'm about to tell you right now. Buddy threw this man Himmel the most glorious pass of all time, bro. Y'all seen the meme of Steph Curry shooting from the moon? He was shooting from further. He was shooting from the past. Like, that's crazy, bro. And Frieren still missed. Like, damn.
Yeah, they gave him a 100-year lob.
He legit was like, he gonna change your life. Lock in.
He did do that. And now she still talks about this man.
That's
To
crazy.
this day.
And she forgot about him until she saw the statue.
It's crazy.
I was just saying, bro. I just feel like the hero of the South, the way they had him moving, it's like when they used to talk about Hashirama and Madara back in Naruto before we actually got to see them. Like, them too.
Now, the way they was talking about the second Hokage was crazy, though. Like, come on.
He created every jutsu.
The way they was talking about that guy, okay, besides the
Bro, but that's how they was moving with this dude, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, that's crazy. And why did he not come up till now? Because here's the thing, bro. He went and fought Aura, the one that Frieren beat. But mind you, this is her beating her 1,000 years later, which means she's gotten like probably tons more mana and power since then, right? She whooped Aura back in her prime so bad she ran. She ran from the battlefield. It was a 1v8. He took out 3 of the top generals of the Demon King and then took out his main subordinate, his right-hand man that can see into the future as well, right? So literally, I thought that was the most important one to take out, because imagine he didn't take that guy out. That guy who can see into the future survives. I don't think Himmel could have killed the Demon King.
Yeah, because they
They
would
would have jumped him.
They would have definitely adjusted to the occasion for sure.
For sure. Like, he really did like the most important part to let them be able to even get this off. So like, I just feel like when it comes down to it, he was way more crucial than the story even giving him credit for. And there's just so many characters I feel like that are like that in this show, including that other buff elf from the other time. We find out he was a hero too. At a certain point before he retired, he's still like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine having statues of you still alive 1,000 years later and you still look good. Like, that's crazy. Like, there's just so much, like, so many hidden dangers in this world that I feel like it makes the world feel so alive, man. Like, you can really walk up on some goated stuff just anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, Frieren Loki is kind of like that, because even when she goes to towns, people be like, oh,
She'll get a statue.
that's
here and
Frieren.
there.
Nah, she might have some somewhere.
Yeah, she probably do.
She's just low key about it. You probably avoid them on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that town like me a little too much. We ain't going over there. But it's just crazy, man. But in this episode, she's patronizing this one town, right? And normally, you know how she is. Like, she'll be trying to sit in the town for weeks because she's a low-key immortal. So she know, like, normally she's not in a rush, right? Especially if it's a nice town or whatever. They'll be eating there, and then Stark and them are like, look, we gotta move, bro. I'm about to hit 20 in here, bro. We've been here for 3 months. You can't just have us sitting in some random town doing nothing. But this town, she was trying to get him out of there immediately, the same day. She was like, all right, we got what we need. All right, let's go. And they're like, we're not even gonna stay in town for one night? He said, nah, we don't need that. And then this dude from the castle pulls up on her. Miss Frieren.
Where my sword at?
the sigh she let out, I was like, dang, she must have been traumatized in here, and she was. Because apparently this dude's great-grandfather, right? He pulled up on him when they were trying to go defeat the demon lord the first time, and he was like, look, I need y'all to go help me get the sword. And they were like, we would, but we're busy. And then he was like, I'll put y'all in the dungeon. This is not an option. Y'all better go find it right now. And so Himmel, being a nice guy, was like, all right, bro, whatever. We'll help you find this sword. And so they finally end up getting the sword. It was a whole ordeal because they didn't even give him any directions, by the way. They were just like, go find the person who took the sword, or the demon rather, right? And so the same thing happened again. Somehow the sword gets stolen. They got to go find it. She was like, well, at least they sent us a direction this time.
I think it's crazy is that the sword was an heirloom to them and the demons. Like they both have like value it in such a way for them to always try and steal it back from each other. So there's something that has to like sit with the demons really well for them to keep stealing this one specific sword, you know?
And I'm not even sure if it's like the sword itself has magical powers, or if like the demon that used it originally that was super famous just had so much aura that like if you have it, it gives you status.
See, exactly, and it was originally theirs. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be, they just out here messing with things.
They try to grab their own, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Why is this an heirloom to y'all? But it's whatever.
True.
Yeah, but yeah.
Either way though, I think because they even like Stark even asked, like, if it's that dangerous, the demons attack this city all the time.
Just let them have
to get it. He was like, yeah, just give it to him. But then Frieren explained that like anytime a demon gets the sword, they just start going ape. Like they just start wiping out towns. And I was like, oh, makes sense. And they get to one of these towns, right? Because they're following the trail of like destruction of where this demon could have been, right? In the direction that they told him to go. And one of the towns, bro, it looked crazy. Like it looked freshly massacred. Because there was like a place where there was a cart with a bunch of apples, and the apples were still like ripe, and there was blood on them. So I was like,
somebody got packed up here.
Yeah, this is not good. But and they pull up, man. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, because like Fern and Stark, they didn't really notice it. They assumed that nobody was there still. Their senses need to get up there a little bit, man.
Yeah,
something wrong there. But they've done a lot more cold stuff. So me seeing the sharpness was a little weak right there. That didn't make no sense.
I think it's because they've been with Frieren, they understand a little bit about how demons can be, but they've never actually been truly traumatized by a demon.
I don't know about all that. Them blood demons was going crazy, bro.
But they both waxed their opponent. I'm saying like Frieren, her whole village got massacred by demons. So like her hatred for demons is a little deeper. Like nice. She don't give them a chance. As soon as she see a demon, they start begging for mercy. She's like, bow, bow. She's lighting them up. She don't care.
To be fair on this last one though, she just said she had no other move. Why are you lying? Because that one she used, that was.
Nah, I get why the demons call her Frieren the Slayer, bro. There ain't nothing you can get past.
That was a little OD though. Don't lie. I mean,
she wasn't wrong though. Honestly, because that demon was smart as hell.
Oh yeah, the way she pulled up.
Yeah,
acting like she was a priest. Yeah, that was crazy.
She was like, yeah, I just buried some bodies. Let's say a prayer together. And pulled out her little cross, and then they started pulling out their cross, and that's when Frieren was like, oh, I've seen this trick before.
Let me shoot the ground and make sure there's something under there. Oh, there was nothing under there.
Honestly, I'm proud of Frieren, because normally I feel like she would just blasted a hole with Shorty and called it a day. And then they'd be like, oh my God. And she'd be like, look, they're disintegrating. People don't do that. So I'll give her at least a credit there, but it was a cool little fight scene though, I'm not gonna lie. They always animated when it comes to this show. That demon was moving though. Facts. I'm not sure if that was a sword or if that demon was just like
that was a sword.
I hope so, because
no, I'm just playing. It probably was.
Went through first shield.
Every demon we've seen, they're always got some skills, bro. I don't think it's just adding the sword on top of that. It's just
they just be overconfident. That's really their problem most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But either way, man, that boy Stark did what he had to do. Fern almost looked he got packed up. Stark said, not my girl.
Yeah, he always go protect his lady.
Parried the hell out that demon. And mind you, the demon was still trying to like low-key lock in. And I thought the fight was going to go on a little longer. This girl, Frieren, dropped the orbital nuke on her.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, she don't waste no time. And then they were like, wasn't that a little violent? Yeah, but I didn't have no other moves. And I was like, you have plenty of moves.
Yeah, we see what your clone can do.
You just really don't like them. That's all.
She don't, bro. Frieren might be like the chillest racist MC we've ever seen. Because the hatred she got for them demons is crazy, bro. She didn't leave a single speck left. That was tough.
Just that sword, man.
Oh, it was crazy as hell. That was a pretty solid episode, man. Like, it felt like nothing happened, but a lot happened. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of world building, but that's what the show really does well, though. Like, you just get insane amounts of world building, and the small little moments just build up. So I'm kind of hoping, or not hoping, but I just can't wait to see like where it leads to this time around, right? Because the moments we had last season were crazy. So this season, I'm already kind of like.
Well, here's the thing that sucks though. We're only getting 10 episodes this time.
This time?
So think about it this way: the OD stuff that happened didn't start till episode 10 of the first season.
True.
So maybe we'll get stuff earlier just because we're only getting 10 episodes. You know,
I think potentially, and also they're like actually in the north now, which is like where the humans are actually fighting demons. So from that perspective, I also do see a lot more going on as far as the plot, and also just like whether it's good, cool action moments or just finding out a lot more about the world building. Because they did kill the Demon King, so it's like I wonder how the demons are moving right now, right? Is there like a new Demon King that's like rising right now, or what's going on, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be cool to find out. Frieren's always a fire watch, regardless. What would you rate this episode?
I'll give it a 9. But that dude from the south though, man.
Nah, I need an enemy on just him. I ain't gonna lie. That boy is cooking. That boy's tough. But yeah, that was a fire episode. Y'all let us know what y'all think about it down below. Aside from that, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch y'all. Peace.